Box Zero. It's your girl, Empress Gem. I'm here to drop these jewels. I'm here with a late night live. It's a Spirit Says message. If this message has found you, it is for you. Um, General message, so please take what's for you, leave the rest behind. There will be a lot of little messages coming out aside from a big message. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am open for personals. You can book through my website below. Okay, so far I already see that there's something big with Taurus energy. So this could literally be May. Okay. You could be a Taurus dealing with Taurus energy. There could also be this energy where something was like so slow movement, like moving. But there's going to be this rapid up pace, like it's going to go quick. Okay. So we're going to use the Enigma deck to get our first card or whatever, how many ever cards Spirit feels we need for this message today. But we're starting already underneath the deck with the tooth, 5, okay? Hierophant, um, Taurus energy, but this is also wisdom, okay? Which, we usually see in the Hierophant as well, along with the Hermit energy, so Virgo energy there as well. But there's some sort of truth here. Somebody has realized some sort of truth. Also, when I was in a pre-shuffle getting into this, um, somebody has a child who may need to see a dentist because their wisdom teeth are starting to come in. This is more so for a child, not an adult with a toothache. It's your child. If they keep saying, "Oh, my mouth hurt," and you don't, and they keep pointing, or you can't see exactly where, more than likely it's their wisdom teeth coming in, and you may actually have to get those removed out of their mouth. I'm getting for this child here, okay? Um, so yes, we're gonna get into it. Yeah, we have Dragonfly 43 breaking down to a 7 here. I'm also picked up, this is like God's doing as well. Yeah, the messenger. I'm just a messenger, so please don't shoot the messenger, right? Yeah. There's a higher power here that is coming in that is bringing a more wider consciousness here. People are excuse me, 222 as I'm saying that. Free up, time to rest. And look, my lungs. Yeah, somebody doesn't want me to say whatever I am being prepared to say today, but I am going to say it regardless. Okay, 35, break it down to the 8. I'm putting in that work. I am about to shed some sort of insight here, probably on somebody's family here. Yeah, or like some sort of past life ancestral type information. Okay. Yeah, vision. 42 breaking down to a 6. Gemini energy, which I am that. New order, the oracle. Okay, 36 breaking down to a 9. The beast. Okay, Capricorn energy, truly, as the devil shows up. So yeah, I done seen the obelisk 3 times already, and that's a 12 breaking down to a 3. Um, the obelisk card represents power source, battery, positive and negative compatibility, the unknown. So yeah, there's a lot of secrets and things that are going to be revealed here. 41 breaking down to a 5, changes here, psyche. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to also start expressing true matters here. It's going to hit a lot of people where it hurts because it's going to be very eye-opening. Again, going back to that truth card, that tooth card representing that truth and that wisdom. There are going to be things are going to begin to be either prophesized or expressed, finally released, okay, that may actually hurt some individuals. It's like honest truth that people don't want to see, hear. These are things that people fear, okay? Yeah, visitation, like the aliens, people fear this information or, getting out or these things being known. Okay, 14, breaking down to a 5, a change in consciousness, awareness here. Okay, things that people are afraid of. Okay, I get a lot of messages, guys, and they sit, I jot them down, I try to piece them all together, see the bigger picture. I know a lot of it does have to deal with some things that I'm going through. Um, but a lot of it is very also collective meant. Okay, like I feel like a lot of us chosen energies, us light workers, more so just us chosen people, 38 breaking down to an 11. Okay, the skull, we are the ones who are, receiving this higher level of knowledge here. We're going through these big trials and tribulations, okay, dealing with a lot of, this 3D and 5D here because we are, the informers, the informants for the rest of the society of the world here. We are here to um, give these messages. Yeah, the consciousness again. Okay, yeah, and it's knowledge. Like we have this knowledge. There's this knowledge that is being that has been instilled that is like it's more than activated. It's just there's an energy that doesn't want messages, certain messages to come out here. Okay, yeah, duality. There's, I feel like somebody's doing all that they can with that last quarter energy. They're pulling out their last tricks, their last stunts to stop, anything, but they don't realize how protected the chosen ones are here. Okay, collective. They don't realize how protected you are, even. Okay. Yeah, the oracle. Like I feel like you have a lot of insight here. You turned that 6 into a 9. You waxed on. You're getting on your path. 52. You're accepting your lessons and your blessings here. Okay. Yeah, we got the hive here. Now the irony behind this card. When I first cracked open this deck, it was the swarm, which is literally just all the bees, and it brought me back to like this message that I got when it talked about people it was about Beyonce. Okay, that's neither here and there, but it's the fact that how she has a hive, and people worship her as the hive. So it's like there's like I don't know, there's this group that does not want this truth spoken. Like they are attacking people. Yeah. Like they are attacking the universe. Somebody is really trying to put like this cover, this blanket across so that no one can see. Yeah. They don't want people to be protected with this umbrella energy. Okay. Yeah. This consciousness, this awareness. They do not want people to be aware. And if this is even going down to just, the minute things, our simple everyday day to day. These are people that you encounter, your family, your friends, your co-workers who don't want their secrets out. These are people who are trying to shut you up and those around you so that you are not receiving vital information here. Somebody does not want to see you progress. Okay, they're doing a lot. Okay, guys, like there's a lot going on. Like I feel like the collective feels, it's like okay. It's like how I speak to you guys, right? And you may be going through some hardships, there might be excuse me, that spell work, and that's not, just necessarily that dark energy, but that rumors, those gossips, people who gaslight, who manipulate, people who, because literally underneath the spirit says that it says confession, I lie big time. Like they're like people who are literally doing things to manipulate your world and the way people look at it. You guys deal with like those type of things, but then, there are some of you who also deal with the darker energy, the people who are really paying practitioners and witch doctors and conjuring up things and really walking in the graveyards and really, it's more than just a prayer here, praying on your downfall. People who are literally spending finances and, who aren't focused on themselves because they're so determined to tear you down. So there are like some of you who actually go through that, and then, there are like light workers like myself, energy healers, people who get out here and actually put ourselves out here to give out the message, to give out our stories, who are really undergoing a lot more heavier spiritual attacks. Okay, like the gang stalking, like you have like that somebody watches your social media and they do XYZ, but it's a difference when it's like somebody who watches your social media, who stalks your websites, who shadow bans your work. Okay, because my creators, y'all get where I'm coming from here. Okay, there are people who are trying to shadow ban your work, or who are doing things and paying people to stop you, block you, people who are driving by your home, who are paying people to watch you endlessly to set you up. Okay, like these are some of the things that I'm going through. Okay, people who like literally are paying people to do dark energy, send you dark energy here to like mess up what you have going on, like doing beauty spells and depression spells. And what I have to tell you, collective, is discernment. Okay, it's just like when you watch any tarot reading, even when you watching myself or whatever, it's always using your best discernment here, right? Knowing what is your energy and what is not your energy. Knowing when it's time to get down and really like, to get in deep prayer here when the energy is becoming something that is, giving it where you just get to a place where you have to give it to God. You get what I'm saying? So, and I say that because I've been there. Like right now, story time. Um, I stopped really putting my face on camera because a couple years back, when I finally did put my face on camera, when I wasn't, when I was doing my readings without the face, when I finally went on camera, I end up having this crazy breakout all across my eye and my third eye. Like somebody was trying to block literally my vision, my third eye. Somebody did not want me to see, and literally it took place like after I posted my first video showing my face. When I put those videos up, if you guys remember, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, you know that eventually I started doing blackout readings, and that was because of the spell work that was being thrown at me. And literally, like, I have pictures, and I'm gonna put them on my Patreon because I feel like whoever it is, like, I know that they watch me, they watch anything that I have public. But if you're that determined and you're going to pay for the perks of the Patreon to know the deeper hidden stuff that I'm really trying to like show everyone who wants to have access to this and not destroy this, then thank you so much. Thank you. Blessings to you and yours. But yeah, these are things that are in the making that are happening for you guys. I have receipts, I have documents, I've been writing like everything, and I'm just gonna pour it all out one day. But I know that right now is not the time, again, because of so much spiritual warfare and all the things that are happening, not only in my 5D, but also in my 3D. Okay, but nonetheless, it happened. I broke out like literally all across. Like, if you ever seen, what is that, Star Trek, and it was the black guy from Reading Rainbow who had like the band across his eyes. It literally was like that. And luckily I wear glasses, so, and I was working and I worked a third shift job. So I didn't really have to interact with much people. Like everybody was asleep. I worked in a nursing home. But like literally, it took me a couple weeks to clear that up. And like today, no one would ever believe that like literally I was swollen. Like I could barely open my eyes, like my actual eyes to see naturally in the 3D, let alone what they were trying to do to block my actual third eye here. Right. So it's like we go through these things. And, for me, it's not that, I don't feel like oh, I don't want to be open and whatever, whatever. It's like, no, like it was like building up the case, or like, for me, I'm one of those people that's like, you know what, I really believe in letting karma do what karma need to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the one to really put somebody out on Front Street. Like, trust me, I know who attacking me, who coming after me. Like, I know this stuff. I know all parties involved. When I mean God shows me, like, it, yes, I go to my altar, I give thanks, and I make offerings and give thanks to my ancestors, and to my spirit guides who walk with me. I thank them all the time for keeping me and my little family safe. But when it's done at the end of the day, I pray to God. I go to God for everything. When things go down, when things break down, I pray to God. I ask God for that guidance first, right? And then, I start getting those messages. I'll get, those notifications. I'll get those dreams. I'll pray to God and ask Him to show me. And He has shown me everybody in the dreams, down to whoever mama is the ringleader of something that, look dominatrix type shit. Like, there's a lot of nasty, cruel things I have been shown that I have not spoken on, for the simple fact, like, I also get that it's not your place. Karma will prevail. It's like, I remember one time I was doing some things, and in my highest good, I was like, I don't want to do this, but it was like a force to do it. And I remember pulling energy on it, and it was like there was somebody doing black magic. There was somebody cursing me and like forcing my hand. And I remember praying, and I would pray, and I would pray like, God, why am I doing this? I don't want to do this. And it would always be like, do it. They have to learn a lesson. You're hurt, you're gonna hurt now, but you will reap the rewards later. Do it. They have to learn this lesson. And it was like, but why me? And it's like, you have to make the sacrifice. And something I will let y'all know about me is my whole entire life has been me sacrificing elements and pieces of myself, my body, my mind, my spirit, everything. Like my whole entire life. Like, I truly can say that like I am a child of God. I was the one child out of my parents' children who chose to go to church. My parents didn't have to force me. I naturally chose at the age of 8 to go to church and have myself be saved in the blood of Christ because of the things had already been through in the short little 8 years of my life. Like I didn't know which way to turn, and internally even within myself. And I guess, growing up now, we call them imaginary friends when we're little, but it's more like there are spirit guides. There are spirit guides. So if you have children who talk about, my imaginary friend, or you see them talking or playing and there's no one there, know that they're safe. This is somebody who's going to walk and protect them for the rest of their life, because my people, they still run deep. They still with me. And I'm thankful that God sent them to me when I was a little child who was going through so much hardship, and they helped get me through all those dark days. Okay. But yes, I end up going to church and being so this ain't play. When I get up here and I spit these messages and I speak to y'all, this ain't play. I'm gonna let y'all know that right off the rip. Okay. Um, there are days when I don't want to get up here and I get up here. And there are days when I do want to get up here and God's just like, no, not right now. And it's because of the people who are coming against myself and you collective. So sometimes some of these messages that I give out, they're not meant to come out because of the people who are watching or the people who are trying to stop or block a blessing. At one given point, I was like, God, like, why everything I gotta like put out, like, why is it always like a lot of times there's a lot of negative stuff, or for me it'd be feeling like, I didn't like that message. And it's like, well, you asked for their highest good. So it's like the messages that I give out, they are warnings. I give people for warnings. Like, and the crazy shit is like, that's a story for another day, because I could sit up here and we could have story time all day, because there are so many things that it's time for you guys to know that, I just have not put out. And it's like it's becoming that time now, as things are progressing more and more. Like, it's becoming that time when little things are gently beginning to come out that need to come out. But do understand and know this, what we go through, especially here in the 3D, or like when you're struggling and you're just feeling, this is not your battle. It's not your fight. It's not your battle. Thank you. Blessings to you and yours. But this is not your battle. This is not your fight. It never has been. Okay. We are here to serve a purpose. Okay. And essentially it is to raise the vibration of the entire universe, of this whole everything. Okay. But of course, when you understand like metaphysics and all that, there's that balance of that good and that bad, that light and that dark. But nonetheless, we cannot allow them. God bless you and yours as well. But we cannot allow the lower vibrational energies to pull us down, because we must overpower and conquer that energy so that everything doesn't go to shit, to be honest. Um, yeah, like, it's just so that everything doesn't go to shit. But we're gonna get into this message. Okay, I've did this whole rant spiel. So like I said, yes, there's a Patreon. Sometimes lately I've been posting like little small things to keep it active here and there. But like I said, it's going to grow and get bigger and better. I wouldn't recommend buying a tier as of yet to get into anything, because there isn't much in the tier. But I will let you guys know when I begin to post more of those stories. Because trust me, I have a lot. 35, and like I tell most people that I meet, I've been through more things already at this age than someone double my age. I've been through things that some people probably never will experience. Okay. So a lot of it is, what I have learned and gained in this current lifetime. And again, like I said, I pray to God, and He has shown me my past. He has shown me the things that I have gone through, what I've been through, and why I'm here. So let's get going. Let's get into our message. The Scorpion, a death and a rebirth. Okay? That's what it's about. Divine Holy Spirit, what do we have here for this message for the collective? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? We have one card, the sun, because the sun will come out tomorrow. It always does. At one given point, I used to be really upset with my ex-husband about that because, like, literally we could go through so many things, and the next day it would like mean nothing to him. And it would just be like, I'm not dwelling on that. Like, you're still on that from yesterday. And it's like, well, it was unresolved, but not for nothing. The sun will come out tomorrow. And essentially, for a lot of the things, he was actually correct because a lot of the little petty arguing and things of that nature really didn't matter the next day. It's like when somebody says, dwelling on something, will it matter in the next 5 minutes, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 years, right? And will it matter? Not necessarily, okay? But do know that the sun comes out. This is Leo energy, having that strength and that courage as well. 31 breaking down to a 4. Family, home life, okay? I feel like there, for some of you guys, you have this burning desire to do more or be more or to express more. But there's just been so many people either pulling at your energy or trying to dim your energy here, your light. Right now, Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to shine, regardless. Okay. I feel as well with that confession I like big time. It's no longer time. It's no longer a time to lie to yourself, right? Um, because that's one thing about me. Like when people are loyalty, like being loyal to yourself, or because in loyalty you encompass so many. Like that's such an umbrella term. When I say loyalty, because somebody who is loyal is trustworthy. They're honest, right? They're upright. Um, and when we go back into that whole honesty thing, is if you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anybody else, right? So right now it's the time of being honest with yourself, stepping fully into your power here, shining, illuminating. For some of you guys, there's also a lot that is about to be illuminated in this time. Okay, definitely within the next 6 months. I know that I see very well into the next 6 months. Okay, sometimes some things happen sooner, but 6 months is usually the deadline for when I see something happen, especially if you stay on the shift of your timeline or whatever, depending on how you work on it. But now is the time, okay? What you do from now until September is very important. 22, as I said that, in your life. It will help bring that balance. It will help balance out the energies around you as well as in the world, in the universe. Okay, we are this is like a, I don't know, I'm getting this feeling of like a strict timeline. There's something very important about the summer. Okay, granted, May tourist season isn't really when the summer kick off, but is when things start to warm up, especially where I'm at. So I feel like that is very important here. Yeah, waxing crescent here, 48 breaking down to a 12, which further breaks down to a 3. So this sun card represented in this deck as energy, ultimate power, the giver of life, radiance, collective. You get them life. You are life giving. I feel like my soul tribe, the people who follow me, we all have dealt with so many things. We have these wonderful, beautiful stories. We have these amazing talents, these amazing gifts with inside of us. Like we know how to make the most joyous moment in time out of anything, right? Like we're satisfied. It's a difference between being content and satisfied. We may not be as happy, so to speak, with what we got, but we're satisfied. We're grateful. We're appreciative of what we are given. Okay. We know how to take what we have and see it as a big blessing and seeing it as more. Okay. It's like when I went through my divorce, right? And I left. Me and my two children, we left the house. I left our dog behind because of his reasoning. And look, I wanted my peace. You want your house? Keep your house. Oh, the dog need to be here for whatever XY bullshit reason when you want to give? Fine, the dog can stay. Everybody questioned me. Jessica. Yes, that's my real name. Jessica. Why didn't you go to court? Why didn't you this? Why didn't you that? And I'm just like, when you've been through so much, sometimes it's those small things that matter the most. And for me at that time was peace. It was peace for myself so that it could be peace within my family, within my children, even within him. I really don't have much. I mean, I could say a whole bunch, but for what? Why give into that energy? Because at the end of the day, I found peace. I have found peace. Okay, like I've moved on. I rebuilt myself. Look, me and my children, we had to do the little struggle for a little bit, but it's not the first time I've had to struggle. I've been broke before a couple times where I've started from negative accounts, like accounts in negative, car getting repo. I've been there. So to walk out of a house that took me nothing to achieve, to accomplish, to have, yeah, walking away from my dog, that was painful. That was really hurtful and painful. But guess what? My dog is here with me today because I sat and I prayed on it and I waited. And the right time came. And this year, in this moment, January 1st, 2023, my dog walked back through my door, has been here in his home. My children, we we did our 4 months in my parents' basement, sharing a queen size bed together in one room for Christmas. That's what I made it as homely as possible. I divvied up the room in the little spaces so that they could still feel a sense of security. But they have their own bedroom now. Tell y'all that. They have their own bedroom. They're happy, they're thriving, okay? And like I said, our dog is back. The children are at peace. And the co-parenting is better. Okay? Like I feel like they're at a more peaceful state as far as seeing, you know, well, they see a healthier mother, and I'm assuming they should see a healthier father. Either way, whatever that man got to go through, not my business. In the great words of my Capricorn sister, I mind that business that pay me, right? So, but yeah, like gaining back that power, it took a lot. Everybody always look that material shit, you get that back. Your peace is what matter. Gaining back that true power yourself. I was not gonna be strapped and held down and stuck in a situation due to some material needs. I prayed to God. God showed me numerous times until it just hit me so hard. And it was like, I had no choice but to freaking leave and divorce that man. Like, God hit me that hard. Like, I had no choice. And honestly, even after the divorce was finalized, God put a cherry on top of it to make sure I never go back to this man. Ever. Ever. No matter how many nights that I've gone through, because we were together for a long time, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know that 13 years, me and this man, we got together in 2008. We was together for a long ass time, okay? And through it all, I still love him, still respect him as my kid's father, but it is what it is. It's time to reclaim back the power, see things for what it is. Um, see all the messages, everything just, when it comes to me like this. And okay, so then it's drawn me to the intent and knowing, I had good intentions behind everything when I dealt with him in our relationship. I had hopes and dreams and everything. Not for nothing, it'll be on Patreon the first day I met this man. How I knew he was the one. I don't know well, I know what the hell happened for why we not together anymore. But like I can't even say never say never. God definitely put a cherry on it so that my ass don't run back there now. I'm gonna let you know that right now. But I always tell people, hey, you never know what happened in 10 years, right? What people might go through. But in the same breath, I can't remember what reader I heard it from. It was an older black woman. More respect and power to her. But she said, it was a notified reading for me. And she said, you have to let that person go through their karma. Because if you get back with that person or you intervene, their karma will become yours. That stuck with me heavy and it stuck with me hard. And not for nothing, the one time during that transition period when I felt weak and I went against my better knowing and I tried to help the man, I suffered at the end. I caught like a little spanking. Like God gave me a little spanking like, hey, what I tell you, I did that for a reason. Boom. Don't go back there. Took one. See, I'm that child that never got a spanking when I was little. I got one spanking ever. I was like 6, 7 years old. All it took was one. I said it hurt. I don't want it no more. I will listen the first time. So when I got spanked by God for not even trying to interfere, I didn't really realize at the time what I was doing was essentially interfering with this man's karma. But when it happened, and I got that little spanking, that little pop on the hand, understood. It hurt, no more. You don't gotta worry about that. So I'm saying all this for a reason. I really didn't expect to get up here and have all this crazy story time, but somebody needs to hear what I'm saying right now. You will be okay. You will survive. You will get through this. If you prayed, and this is what God is showing you to get yourself out, if no matter what, the message is coming back as the same, heed the advice. You will survive. I'll let you know that right now. You will survive. I've been through a lot. Okay? You will make it through. I don't like when people tell me what they can't do because I am somebody who has been through it all. Okay? So you will make it. I'm letting you know that right now. Go back and watch the short that I did some time back. Keep your faith. Stay strong in it. Now is the time to stay strong in your faith, to stay heavy and deep in prayer, to keep forgiving people. And not for nothing, cliche, but it's not for them. It is for you. You cannot be at total peace if you are walking around holding a grudge and hating somebody. It does not work. You cannot be focused. That is why there are all these karmic type energies and people who are doing all this dark, nasty, low vibrational things because they have not forgiven for themselves. Some of them have not forgiven themselves for the roles that they've played in doing horrible things to people. Forgive yourself and forgive others so that you can have that peace. I'm letting you know that right now. I will not be where I am. I will not be able to get up here and say these messages. I will not be able to get up and do what I do every day had I not forgave the people who have tried to oppress me, the people who have hurt me, the people who have left me out in the cold, rejected me, stole from me, lied on me, who continue to do so. I forgive these people. I pray for everybody every night. I do. And I teach my kids to pray for everybody every night, regardless of whatever. You pray for everybody. And then you ask God to deliver those from their evil and allow them to find peace in Him. Every night. Every night. Praying warriors. My kids going to be that too. Know that. And I feel like that I had to say that for whoever negative person might get up here and be watching this. Know that you won't touch my children or my generations to come. You won't touch my legacy because they're going to know better. They're going to be covered. They're going to know. They're going to carry this on. Nobody's going to break or stop this. I'm breaking the generational curse. I'm breaking a lot of them. Instilling betterness, higher vibrational energy into the ones that come after me. And collective, that's what you're doing as well. Okay? So shine in your power. Now is the time. There are people who are looking up to you, whether this is in a positive or a negative way. People are looking at you. And that little bitty fire that you got inside, it's time for you to let that out. It's time for you to let it shine. It's time. Okay? We had the waxing crescent underneath the deck. That represents your inner power, becoming stronger. Everything I just said. Everything I just said summed up. Everything. So, let's pull a quick energy spread on this. Okay, Three of Pentacles. I feel like that's more so just inner work. I just said my Capricorn sister, Capricorn energy, right? Mind the business that pay you. God, that 5, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Talked about that. It's the Bishop. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. You put in the work. You do what you're guided to do. God will carry you the rest of the way. Keep your faith, baby. You got to keep that faith. Okay, no matter how hard it gets. All these family and friends, those that cheer you on, and those who boo you or try to stop you, don't worry about these people. Okay, you're going to walk into your true soul tribe. Okay, wait, watch and see. It's coming. Do not close your heart off to humanity. Do not cut your own eyes out like these low vibrational energies have done. Pour out love and kindness, because not for nothing, love does win. Love wins it all. Being a kind person costs no one anything. It's free. It's absolutely free to be kind to everybody that you meet, regardless of who they are, who you are, whatever. Remain humble, because if not, God surely will humble you. Your karmics know. The people who come against you know. I feel like that energy is going around strong and heavy right now. Whether, like I said, this is in your local neighborhood or if this is on a large global scale. Whether you're poor, you're rich, you're famous, it don't matter. If you're not moving from a state of pure intention, something of pure bliss, of love, of kindness, okay? Mm-mm. It's not going. It's not working out. Not now. Not in this lifetime. Not in this cycle. Not in what we're going through. Not in this age. It's not gonna cut it. We got to learn how to come together, to work together. Okay, working together. Three of Pentacles. We got to learn how to come together and work together to make this work. I don't know if this is just in the state where I'm at, but it's like, well, no, it might be a big, U.S. country type thing, but no child left behind. Oh my goodness. Thank you, God. I looked up, but the Seven of Coins came out first. This is investing, okay? Investing your time, your energy. She's sprinkling these. Be very careful. Somebody could be also trying to like sprinkle something around you or like trying to destroy. I'm getting destroy your crops. So trying to stop what you got going on, okay? But in the same breath, I'm also picking up on a lighter note, more so, that some of you guys need to. Okay, there's a salt bath that's needed, and there's this need to fertilize. Okay, fertilize what you got going on, invest what you got going on, especially like with like you think of manure, and I'm looking at those little white crystal things she got. It's like feeding your plants, plant food. It's time for you to nourish yourself. Some of you guys need to take better care of yourselves, what you're eating. Okay, more grass fed. If you eat beef, grass fed. I don't eat beef, so but yeah, very much so. You guys need to also vocalize more, okay? I do see the wardrobe changes coming, bigger investments in yourself and your energy, being a better person. This is literally investing in being a better person. But like I was about to say when I said thank you, God, right? So I'm watching the originals. I'm finally at the end, guys. I made it to season 5. Woo! But the episode I'm on, because I paused my TV because the message was just like hitting me so hard. And I paused my TV and it kicked back to the beginning, the Netflix screen before it is asking me to resume. But the title of this episode is called The Kindness of Strangers. Thank you. The irony of it all, right? It's time to take charge. Aries here. Aries season. We'll be getting into that soon, right? End of this month, March into April. Now is the time to invest. Invest heavy into yourself, into your own energy, okay? This is also you guys having all this protection around you. I'm telling you, you're making your ancestors proud. I feel like even like what they call them spirit babies because they not here. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like a spirit baby. Even they're happy. Like your legacy to come is even happy of the things that you're doing. They're asking to please do not give up and keep investing in yourself. Do pay attention to your surroundings. Some of you look around the corner. Yeah, because there could be somebody who was watching you, definitely trying to study you. That's that Virgo energy, the Hermit, Dr. Grant. Some of you guys, I'm getting there's energy here that's afraid of going to somebody does need to go to the doctor. Somebody's afraid to go though. You need to go. Or somebody could be afraid of some sort of test results. Somebody's afraid of some sort of health knowledge that is hidden that could be coming out. Somebody's carrying a lot of baggage around you as well too. I heard a bag of tricks. Tricks are for kids. Somebody has some more thing. That's what I'm saying. You guys definitely. That's why I heard the salt bath. Get your protection up. That's why I keep seeing all these fours. Get your protection up because somebody has. It's like the last hurrah. Somebody is going to keep trying, no matter how much it weighs them down. Somebody is going to keep trying. Again, this is also bringing back that energy. The Hermit is a 9. It's going back to, like I said, 6 months from now. That September energy, things turning around, being better, but it's going to be like I'm getting a not necessarily rough 6 months, but this is the next 6 months you're gonna really have to put in a lot of focus here into what you're doing, into positive growth and expansion here. Yeah, like I said, somebody got some tricks up their sleeve. They they want to send spirits and things to you to haunt you. Somebody's trying to haunt you. Astral project, tap into your energy, tap into your records, know what you got going on. Somebody, for some of you guys, there's somebody who's definitely doing some dark work, dark energy here. Somebody is heavy in the Santeria because literally seeing like all the I'm seeing it. I'm seeing somebody like I don't know shrine thing they got. I see it. Somebody is literally praying on you. hmm What's crowning this energy? What's the good thing out of this? One card, please. Big Mama, you have bigger protection. You have bigger backup. This is that sun card again, guys. The sun. You have that inner strength, that true knowledge, that true power. You're the truth. You can't be duplicated. You can't be replicated. You got the recipe. And it's crazy because there's wheat here, and I was feeling something. That's why I was getting a grass fed, but it's like wheat, and you mill it down in the flour and all that stuff, and it's giving me that little red hen story and how she put in all that work, and she kept trying to get people to help her, and nobody wanted to help her. But when the bread was done, everybody wanted some. See the cornbread? Somebody could be doing life. I picked that up. I heard you want your cornbread. So somebody could be going to jail and getting a life sentence, or somebody's going to be stuck in this. Somebody's going to be stuck because of the shit they were doing to you. I do have a praying woman here. So a lot of you guys are prayer warriors. A lot of you guys have a very strong connection to the Most High. But you have the recipe. You are shining. That's the good thing about it. You're shining. Leo energy as well. But you also have your ancestors. Like I said, they're happy, they're proud of you. I've already expressed that, right? Yeah. You're moving forward. Clear mind, 6 of Dimes. You know what's going on mentally. You see the bullshit. You see the people with the flip-floppy emotions who's trying to you know, mess you up down your path. People who try to pull at your heartstrings. So I said don't close off your heart, move from love. Right? But there are some people who will try to manipulate that energy. Again, using that discernment, going back to that message, right? What's underneath this? Oh, that's 2 cards, and we're going to take it. There's a tower here. Mars energy, a lot of conflict and chaos. But the rose-colored glasses are coming off here. Aries and Scorpio. Said fire, fire. There's a lot of fire. We got Leo, we got Aries showing his face already. Okay? Yeah, then we got the Ace of Coins. So underneath all of this, there could okay, so there's 2 things here. You're going to be surprised by some sort of offer that you're going to get, and it's going to be big. You finally got your piece of the pie. You moving on up to the east side, okay? And for others, underneath it all, somebody is literally trying to stop. Somebody wants to make your foundation crumble so that you don't get this opportunity. But the thing that I'm seeing with this is, regardless to however this tower presents itself, whether it is a shocking event for you or it is a tower and where somebody is coming and messing up your foundation, you still get blessed with this Ace of Pentacles regardless to whatever. So again, knowing who you are, harnessing that inner strength, your power here, right? Because like I said, somebody think they got some tricks up their sleeve, but everything is going back. Like, I'm not the biggest astrological person here, but there's something about this Saturn being in Pisces that I think is big, Okay, we know Saturn is karma, and I kept telling you, I feel like somebody was trying to astral project in your dreams and stuff, steal your dreams, right? Somebody's getting karma for that. Every time somebody tries to tap into your energy, they're going to get knocked down. So even when somebody tries to bring this tower into your energy, the rose-colored glasses is going to see the truth, and you're still going to get the opportunity out of this. Like, it's still going to be a come up for you regardless. Yeah, again, ancestors, because you're a protector here. You pray and you strap, and you done did this before. That's why I gave that story about God already showing me who I am, what I've been through, why I'm here. You done been through this before. Feel me? What's the advice here for the collective? What's the advice, please, in regards to this? Just continue to love yourself. Take it day by day. Be kind. It's free. Kindness is free. She got that blue dress on. That's you right there. Let your hair down. Because right here, the energy right now, you've been so much investing, looking over your shoulder. That's what Divine's saying too. You good. Just keep your faith. They can't stop no matter what. Like I said, no matter how they try to cause this tower, you still end up with this Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't matter. She is definitely looking over her shoulder. Staying hard at work, making sure nobody ain't trying to get her stuff, right? Spirit is saying, let your hair down. Relax. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Ancestors, more you can have native backgrounds, okay? Indigenous, Mexican, South American, Peru. Look at this. The King of Pentacles. What's peeking? It's just the man, though, of the Two of Cups. And usually when I see this, nah, this couple always gives me the sometimes. Because it's like she got Mo, and some days she look like she want to be there. And he like, oh, I got me a sugar mama. I don't know, whatever. But let your hair down. Love yourself. Stay grounded here in its energy. Speak your truth. Speak honest truths, right? Kind, soft, loving, honest words. Even if it may hurt, but if it's pure intention behind it, that's all that matter. The intention's got to be pure, guys, and I feel like you've been operating out of that. So right now is the time for you to let your hair down. Love on yourself a little bit more. 37, 29, 57, 17, 45, 5, 15 could be significant numbers here. And then here's that fire sign, that Leo energy, right? And the King of Pentacles is that Taurus energy. You've worked really hard. You've worked hard to maintain your balance and your stability. Look at that at the top of the deck. God is asking you right now to reflect and see what you've come through. To be true to yourself. Because I feel like the more true that you are to yourself, no one can stop you. Like, people can talk about you and put you down and think they know your story better than anybody else, or shit better than you. Don't matter. You know who you are. You know your story. They always say it's three sides to the story, right? You know your part. You know your story. It don't matter. Even if you don't want to tell it. That's like a lot of people waiting for me to tell out my full right story. Look, I'll be talking all damn day. I will be talking all day. You see how they crack my voice up? Because they don't want me to put that story out. Because not for nothing, I haven't actually put the story out because I know how people will then see folks. I know the images that people have already tried to uphold of themselves to be all clean and high and mighty and this. And if people really knew what folks did or what they do, they look at them different. And for me, I'm just like, you know what, right now I'm gonna let you shine, I guess. Or, it's like giving you that time, letting karma do its job. Either they'll feel guilty enough to put themselves out, or will just come a random ass time where I guess the message has to come out, or, like how y'all got little bits and pieces tonight about my life, because some people couldn't really understand all them pieces. They're things that I hold in within myself. But again, I'm letting my hair down, right? It's time to tell that piece. Speaking with kindness. I don't say this as ill intent, but I say it because somebody else needs to hear my story. Just like somebody eventually will need to hear yours. Be softer on yourself. Be kinder on yourself. Forgive yourself, right? You worked hard through all the seasons. You worked really hard. Probably. Thank you. Yeah, you're going to be able to balance all of this out. All of the emotions, no matter what somebody tries to say, you have more control right now than you know. You are in more control of your situation than you know right now. Okay? Leo energy, Capricorn energy. You are comfortable in your own shadows. You are comfortable in your own darkness, right? You know when it is time to be more outspoken. You know when it is time to be quiet. You know when it's time to just observe, right? I'm getting sensory. I don't know. Something about autism. I don't know. It's another message that's not this message. Somebody's dealing with a child that is complicated, or like they feel like the child is difficult for them, or it could just be causing a lot of stress. This child has a lot of energy within them. They're going to be great. They have a lot of power. And I know that it might seem like a struggle at times, but just love and nurture them for who they are. Listen to them. You may not be able to tame the beast within them, but you can help them balance out the energies within them so that they are able to navigate through this 3D world. Father Time is here. Speaks the truth, honesty here. Time is up for a lot of bullshit, too, by the way. I also feel like with Father Time here, this is karma kicking in. There's nothing people can do at this moment. Okay, I feel like time is on your side right now, collective. It's your time. Mm-hmm. Low key. I feel like a lot of you guys have been, working in some sort of silence here and some sort of darkness. Like I said, you've been doing the inner work, doing all the healing. You've sat in your own mind funk. You've dealt with your inner demons, and now it's your time to shine the sun twice. Let's pull some quick Spirit Says messages on this. Yeah, it's time to check yourself. Some of you guys might have to take your car to the shop or check your tires because, yeah, I had that too. Somebody put a nail in my tire, and I already knew I had low tire pressure, right? 3 out of the 4 tires. And, it's when once the weather got cooler. And I was like, okay, whatever, I know I got to go get an oil change. I just had the dealer fill them up. They're not getting too low. It's just some little minor thing, whatever. Time go by, and then eventually I was like, well, when I get to, and it was like all these hiccups were coming to where it got to a point where it was like almost impossible for me to get to the dealer to get my car serviced. So one day, I went out and I realized my back driver tire was extremely low. And mind you, this is a tire that I normally don't pay attention to. I usually get out my car, I drive, or I walk around the front, so I see the front driver and I see the two on the passenger. I don't really ever see this back wheel on the driver's side. This day in particular, when I went out to walk the dog, I saw it and I said, you know what? I'm gonna see if my brother is around. He so that he can put some air in my tires because that's what he does. He can do that. So luckily he was there. He was out there doing it, and I was just like, well, damn, he a OG. I know he dope at this. Since the day I was born, that's all he know is cars. Feel me? It's taking him a long time, but then he comes in, because there was other things he was doing, and I was like, I just felt like it took you. I thought I just needed air. I said, how bad was the tires? And he said, oh well, your ones on your passenger, they were just low. He said, but that back driver one. He's like, you had 2 nails in the car. I said, 2 nails. I said, how were the nails? And he said, they weren't together. He said, one was older than the other. Like, one of the nails was older than the other, but you had like a nail that was in your sidewall, but it was on the inside of my tire. Like somebody, so you have your tire And if this is like the outside where everybody can see, the nail was on this side, poked into the wall on the inside of my tire here. Can't ride anywhere and get a nail in your tire like that. That is somebody deliberately putting some shit into your fucking tires so that you catch a horrible flat tire blowout and whatever and have a nasty tragic accident. So boom, there you go. That's a piece that I probably wasn't going to share right off right here, but I feel like it need to be known. Yes. So my brother found it, fixed the tire, and I thank God for him every day as I always have since I met him in 1987, right? Brothers are amazing. I only got one. He's amazing. But yeah, so you might need to check your car, okay? Make sure nobody's tampering with your shit, okay? So let's see. Some messages on this, Spirit, to close this out. Final messages for the collective to close this out. Cigarette burns. I know it hurts. This is gonna hurt, especially if we got negative, low vibrational energy that's gonna come across our message, guys. Cause trust me, I know they be here. I know they do, but it's gonna hurt. And I feel like even for some of you guys who are, walking on the right path, some of these words might hurt to hear because it may be realities that you weren't ready to face. And it's like somebody's putting it in your face now, like, yo, either you need to relax or you need to keep focusing on you. You need to forgive no matter how much it hurt. Trust me, nobody ever wants to hear to forgive, their abuser or their betrayer. Like, but forgive, bro. I'm telling you. Because the more you forgive them, you feel better and they feel more like shit. Because no matter what they do to you, it doesn't phase you. It doesn't affect your energy anymore because you have forgiven them and released them. You have let go and let God. When you forgive, you let go and you let God. And when that true forgiveness is there within you, that other person, that other energy feels it. They can't, it's like you calling back your power, your energy, because you're not wasting your energy or being upset at them. You're calling back your power and you're releasing all that negative energy that they're trying to put on you by forgiving them. Okay. And it's going to burn, it's going to hurt, but it's necessary. It's part of growth, right? Yeah. Pick me. Okay. The crowd laughs. It's gonna hurt. Maybe you could have came off as the pick me energy because you're like people looking at you like a goody two shoes, okay? But I'm also picking up that this pick me energy is somebody who wanted to be in a spotlight, who wanted to be seen so bad that they was willing to do anything to degrade themselves. And not at a laughing stock. And that shit burned. It hurt. Somebody been doing something for the last 2 to 3 years, or you could have been going through a lot of changes in the last 2 to 3 years, right? We got the crown chakra here, color purple, violet, intuition. You got an X here, X Factor, Lauren Hill. It is none of their business. Yeah. So it burns. You guys got somebody from your past who was probably laughing at you for choosing to do better and was trying to get other people to laugh at you, talking all this shit. But in reality, this person was only doing this because they wanted to get into your mind. They wanted to know what's going on with you. And they don't now. This X factors, these are non-mother father factors. That's who they are. Okay. People who don't exist anymore, who don't matter. Because you've probably forgiven these people. Not even probably, you definitely have. And that's why it hurts these folks. Because maybe they were able to get over on you for the last 2 to 3 years. Or for even a period of 2 to 3 years. But now they don't know nothing about you. They can't figure you out. You don't forgave them and moved on. They can't reach out and call you. There's nobody they can even get in contact as, they can't even phone line a friend of a friend to figure you out. Because you have learned your circle. You have learned where you need to put your energy. You have been focused and investing on yourself. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that top card. I'm going to put it back. But yeah, co-workers, people you work with, trying to tarnish your image, take your position, even if it ain't they scope of practice. See, I'm a nurse, so I'm going to use certain terms sometimes. But it ain't they scope of practice. Like, yeah, everybody can read a tarot card. You can pick up the book and learn what the cards mean. But it's a difference of actually knowing the energy, of feeling the energy, right? I have people who ask me, like, Jess, you got so many decks. Not for nothing, my daughter counted. I think we're over 150, 100, yeah, close to 150, maybe over that index. But they all have different meanings, different images, different feels, different energy. Hence what I chose tonight, because I knew that this was a very strong message that needed to come out. There was a lot of touchy topics, touchy situations that needed to be addressed here. Okay. What else do we have here, Spirit? What other messages do we have? Let's talk about these cigarette burns. God's rejection is your protection. And that's why it hurts these individuals, why it hurts these people, because they're getting this karma. And it's hot and heavy. It's coming in hot and ready, like a little Caesar's pizza. It's right on it. They want to do cheap thrills. Okay, like I told one of my coworkers, she thought it was hilarious. And I was just like, damn, you ain't ever hear this in all your years of your life. And again, she old enough to be my mama, right? Double my age. And I said, yeah, people play stupid prizes. They win. Play stupid games. They get stupid prizes. And she thought that was the best saying she ever heard in her entire life. She thought I made it up. I honestly told her, no, I did not. I can't remember where I heard it, but I'm sure who I heard it from also heard it from somebody else. But it's true. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, and now somebody's burned. Also, somebody is burnt. Somebody's burning, okay? Because then I will go back to this Dr. Grant and the Seven of Coins, this earth energy. Virgo represents a lot of health. Somebody is burning. So if you try to figure out why, a romantic partner or something didn't work out and maybe you really wanted to be with them, they're burning in a way that God said, no, not for you, okay? Yeah, snowstorm. Leave that out in the cold. Let that go. Tell me about this pick me energy. Ooh, child. Abort, it's a trap, baby. Somebody could have had an abortion as well, but there's very much so a lot of protection here. You wanted to be chosen in a situation, or maybe you thought something was for you. Okay, or like I said, somebody tried to come after you or try to make you look like you was something that you weren't, but you were protected this whole time. Okay, pineapples, that's the safe word. Okay, safe word, pineapples. Somebody was just being very childish here. Okay, and like I said, they're going to continue to do it. And like I said, it's something about Taurus season, the month of May. Okay, could be dealing with in-laws here. Okay, of somebody that you were married to or are married to. Okay, somebody's money is funny, and this is why somebody's doing anything for money. Somebody could also, I don't. Oh Jesus, please no. Somebody, be careful. Okay, look over. That's why you're looking over your shoulder. Because somebody's creeping. They got another trick in their bag. And this might not even be a 5D spiritual thing. Somebody might actually try to do something to you in a 3D as far as attack you. Okay? Because they need the money or because they see you progressing. Somebody might want to try to rob you. Okay? We got this behind the bushes energy here. It feels like I know you my whole life. New Balance. Okay? Somebody sees you doing better. You're happy. You're afloat. They feel like you're weak right now, especially with that pick me energy. Somebody's lurking, okay, watching you. Could be a Libra here, okay. But baby, ain't nobody got the time here. The next new moon energy that is coming up will be in Aries, okay. Be very careful here. We have a pharmacist and a stepdad and a newborn with money blockages, which is the spell work. Somebody could definitely be doing spell work on a father, on a man who's willing to be a stepdad. If you're a single mom like me and say, see, I'm single as fuck. Disclaimer, I'm single as fuck. I ain't messing with nobody. So, this ain't me. But say if you are a single mom, okay, or you have kids, maybe you met a guy, you're pregnant, you could be having his son. He wants you to have his son. Maybe this is a single dad or a stepdad who also has a child. He has a son, a baby boy. Um, Somebody also could be wanting to leave a situation here, but somebody could be lying and saying they're pregnant, trying to cause some money blockages because this person could be trying to make moves towards you, whether it's a stepdad or a stepmom. Somebody is trying to come towards you, and somebody could be doing some sort of ritual or something, or trying to drug or poison this person, especially with this pharmacist energy here because they want to keep them held here. Somebody lied about taking the morning after pill, or somebody lied about needing an abortion because they don't want to see this person leave. I'm really getting stepdad, like they're stepping, they're leaving. Somebody doesn't want this. Somebody could have lied. Somebody found out that a baby wasn't theirs. Okay. All because somebody, yeah, and that would make sense. Abort, abort, it's a trap. Somebody had an abortion. Somebody lied about a pregnancy. And not for nothing, I feel like, I don't know why I heard it's a tumor. So who somebody could have it's not even could have. Somebody lied about a pregnancy, but their stomach's still growing, and it's because of what they've done. They have blessed themselves with a tumor in their belly or something, or they have like this outrageous bloat or some crazy digestive issues going on. That would probably explain why. I see. I feel a lot of things too, and I couldn't understand. I'm like, yo, I didn't change nothing in my diet, nothing. Like, what the hell's going on? But that would explain what I was getting at, why I was feeling that energy. I feel a lot, guys. Okay. What's this 2 to 3 years here? I told you, somebody could be dealing with a Libra. But that's balancing of the scales, knowing your rights. Okay, justice, a lawyer, a judge, the jury. All right. But like I said, this could be a Libra that you've known for the last 2 to 3 years, or something could have happened in Libra season. Okay. September, October. Somebody has, like, I'm hearing ritually, like constantly, ritualistically, whatever, has been doing something in the month of September, October. Like all the time. They do the same type of shit all the fucking time. They've been doing it for the last 2 to 3 years. This is somebody who has low self-esteem. Okay. They try to project this onto you. Somebody feels that it is fair. That's what they've been trying to do for the last 2 to 3 years, project this sort of low self-esteem on you. So they've been making sure you've been getting blocked. Like I said, this goes back to me talking about being shadow banned and, just getting rejected for things, losing out on positions, losing out on money, failed relationships, failed whatever. Like somebody has been putting this energy out here, putting this energy on you. Okay. Yeah, this person bugging. They could be from California, but this person bugging. Like they tripping. For real. This is an energy that is obsessed with your life here. They are trying to project their energy. This is going back to a message. I don't know if I look, everything be coming, and not for nothing. Once I get off of this live, I probably won't remember half of what the hell I said to y'all, because that's how much the divine Holy Spirit just speaks through me to speak to you guys. But there was a message that I did where it talked about like somebody needing your energy or whatever, or projecting their energy, avoiding their karma. Somebody was avoiding their karma. That might have been the last message I put out, like this week or whatever. But it was somebody who essentially, there was in a Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and it was codependent. They was trying to avoid their karma. This is somebody who was trying to avoid getting all of this backlash, everything that they've been putting out for the last 2 to 3 years, all that shit, all the money blockages, burning people, whether it's like seriously as a STD, sexually transmitted disease, right? Or it's like just like shortchanging people, drugging. Somebody was drugging somebody. Somebody put somebody onto some sort of drugs. I don't know. I just got Bobby Whitney flash in my face, and everybody wanted to blame Bobby for putting Whitney onto, but Whitney was already living that life before Bobby met her. So somebody got caught up in some shit like that. But this energy here has been obsessed with trying to ruin you and do these things. There's a Queen of Wands in reverse. It's a performer. They're not the real deal. This is somebody who acts. Like I said, they don't know who they are. Codependent energy. They're projecting their energy onto you. They don't want to carry this weight. So they're going around trying to tell everybody that you are really their image, right? They're also, like I said, sending out something to make sure that, so all those failures and rejections, like they said, that's God protection. You weren't supposed, there's something better for you. While this person thought that, maybe they were doing some sort of spell work, dark energy work here, where it was making sure that you was getting overlooked, passed, missed up for opportunities, rejected. To them, it felt like it was working, but in reality, God was protecting you. Yeah, the bodyguard. Didn't I just say Bobby Whitney? Come on now. This person is creepy as fuck. Like, and for some of you guys, it's not a she, it's a he. It's a dude doing this. Yeah. This person has a son. All you bitches is my sons. Nicki Minaj. Sagittarius. What's this crown chakra energy? Monday, okay, moon day, the moon. Somebody's, like I said, trying to tap into your energy, into your crown chakra, your Akashic record, is doing a lot of astral projecting. Somebody want to know how you feel. They want to know how you think. Yeah, a year from now, somebody could even come in and want to express their feelings because they know. I want to be the reason you smile every day. Somebody, I don't know, it's like somebody's going to, what is that? On The Craft. How in the movie, when they tried to all come up against the girl and she was stronger than everybody, she was like the real deal and stronger than everybody, despite what they tried to do to her. And you had the one chick who ended up in the nut house, but the other two chick, the black chick and the girl with the scars and shit, they came back and they apologized to her, remember? Because, and it took them some time, but they came back. They were a little afraid and worried, but they had to come back and, give respect, and rehab, like I said. And when I just said that bitch ended up in fucking rehab at the end of the movie. Somebody did too much. Somebody did too fucking much. Somebody's gonna have no choice but to come back or watch you. It could be a Cancer energy or a Pisces energy. They're gonna have to watch you. Give me more. Yeah, for all this deception that they did. 1010, it's a motherfucking end. Like, there's nothing they can do. This person is going to be tortured, or they are being tortured, or they're going to be tortured a year from now. Is going to, like, they're so everything is going to work out. Like, I feel like you're gonna, like I said, something about May and something about September. Either way, the next 6 months. Once you reach that end and everything like really lifts and you're doing like very well, like things are good, you get this opportunity. Some of you guys are gonna have two here, but you're gonna have all the strength that you need to juggle both opportunities. When this comes down, when this happens here, it's gonna kill this person. So a year from now, so 6 months after that, this person is gonna kill this person to see this. It is. It's going to eat them alive. They're going to feel tortured by this to see you elevate and to really be who you are, who you say you are. And I am whoever you say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Yeah, this energy is their job to hate here. Okay? And you're elevating and they're mad. That's legit why. You're a lover, not a fighter. Let's get into this X factor. The initials LAURYNHI are significant. Somebody name could be Lauren. Somebody could live on some sort of hill, like, I don't know, like Blue Hills or the movie Blue Hill Avenue. Blue Hill, yeah, Avenue might be significant. Okay. Some of these X factors are family. Okay. Family that you no longer affiliate yourself with or you no longer twerk with. Sometimes that blood wasn't thicker than water. I'm hearing twice removed. So this is somebody who's been married in and out of the family who probably really ain't blood anyway. Them in-laws, that extended family, right? Yeah. This person could smoke, okay? Smoke a lot. This person's all about the money, all about your money. This person could be a drug dealer. Honestly, roll something Thursday. This is how they make their money. They move weight. This person could have went to jail or they're going to jail or they feel like that. Yeah, I lied to you because I love you. This person could be getting ready to go to jail. Yeah, everything is unfolding in divine timing. I know it's in yellow, but it's like such a miracle card and I refuse to make it darker. Yeah, but this energy could be getting locked up here. They've been lying about what they've been doing, especially for money. For some of you guys, you might need to roll up. If you're a smoker, you might need to roll up because you're going to need something to really ease your mind when you get this shit. Yeah, this person act like they on that empress shit. Like, oh, I get up, I do this, that. But this is what they're lying about. They're out here living a lie about that. This person is still stuck in like they still have some inner childhood healing to do, or they're still operating out of a wounded child space. Okay. The initials AEIOU or Y, first, middle, last name, could be a nickname. This person been praying on you, okay? I feel like you pray for this person. a lot, but I also feel like this person could be preying on you. This person could need you and not be saying that they need you. For some of you guys, you know, at the end of the day, God got you. You ain't worried about it. Yeah, you're going to be the first millionaire in your family. This X energy knows that. Like within a week here, something's going to take place that's big because God's been seeing everything that's been going on. Understand you're being divinely guided right now at this time. Whoever you are, that message resonates for. Like I said, this energy could be any ex, but they graduated from high school and they took the mindset too childish. Like I said, a man child or a woman child. Somebody's walking around with like a 4, 5, 6 year old mentality inside of a grown ass 30 some odd, 40 some odd, 50 some odd, 60 some odd, 67 is the peak year old body. Somebody's still a child, they're a hurt child. Okay, yeah, this person does anything. If y'all ever seen The Wash with Snoop, you know they was doing some wild shit in there. But at the car wash, everything goes down at the car wash. They don't care. Yeah, rope and duct tape. I'm telling you, this person, this energy could have been trying to kidnap you, rob you, steal from you. Okay, try to keep things kind of gray. They didn't want things to be clear here, but I feel like you have a clear vision, a clear understanding of what's going on. Initials DKMTW, first, middle, last name, nickname, yours or theirs. You let bygones be bygones. It is what it is. And you're elevating and you're moving forward. Okay, so let your hair down. Okay, continue to love yourself. This blue energy here, water energy, okay, like how we had that Queen of Cups, that Cancer energy, okay, loving yourself, nurturing yourself. We know Cancer as the mother, Capricorn as the father, right? It's none of their business. Yeah, families, okay, could be a male cousin, or this could just be like male energy, like not masculine, but like actual men, boys, okay, born boys, okay? I don't care. They can have boobs and wear makeup and probably got their thing cut off, but they were born boys. These are like born original men, okay? There's a warning here when it comes to these energies. They trying to be down, all right? They'll do anything. This is a do anything for clout, okay? Yeah, you need to walk away from these type of energies. Eight of Cups energy here, Pisces energy. Pisces season, now is your time. You might have random ass family who gonna come back around that you ain't talked to in years, but that's gonna start asking you, "Oh, how you been? How's this?" Don't tell them shit. Okay, it's none of their business. This is your warning here. Why is this a warning? Don't worry, they do it behind you because they can't get ahead of you. This is a warning because this is a person who's trying to fish for information. They ain't real family. Yeah, you could be a mom, okay? This could be someone from your mom's side of the family, but they're doing this to try to get a one up on you. They're getting this information for somebody else. I told you guys, salt baths. You need to cleanse your energy. Okay, really do some heavy, deep meditation, thought process here. This person has already been warned. Okay, now this is a warning for you. Don't affiliate with this person. This person has already been warned, but they're coming back. They're coming in. They're gonna. I'm here coming back. So this is somebody who's already betrayed you, collective. They're coming back, and for some of you, they're coming in, and they've already been warned to not do this. Yeah, Midwest. You could be from there or them, and this is the Midwest of no matter where the hell you at. Whatever Midwest means for wherever you at. I'm getting, okay? But this person wants to come in and act like they care, have a meeting of the minds, and oh, I haven't seen. Oh, let's get the family together, or let's get so and so or such and such together. Let's do this, X, Y, Z, and the third. Now, for some of you guys, that cousin also could be a homeboy. It could be a homeboy, somebody that you kind of treat like family as well. I'm getting. We got 333. You've ascended. I heard Freemason here, Asian descent here, but you're more than enough. Okay. You have all the tools to create. Somebody knows that. Somebody knows that you have ascended, that you're a very powerful person. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have like all the money in the world. It's just that you have overcame so much without needing the help or assistance. So now they're coming. Somebody wants to know. That's way. You know what? I'm going to read it. This will be the last right here, guys. Underneath the deck, 4 to 6 weeks. Where we at? March. 4 to 6 weeks takes us into May. Taurus season. I told y'all. Let's see. Someone is big mad, heavy mad here. Could be a Sagittarius here, or somebody who travels here, or somebody who wants to change your luck and fortune. Okay, or somebody's also mad that you're free, that you're able to do what you want. Okay, somebody's upset about that. That luck will the will is turning in your favor. All right. Yeah, you need to get away now. Somebody's upset that you're able to do that, but for some of you guys, there could be a Sag in your energy who is very pissed off, and you need to get away from this energy pronto. What is this? You have a divine masculine. This could be, I could be speaking to a Sagittarius divine masculine. You need to get away from whatever energy you're around. Somebody is really upset and they're trying to harm you and hurt you, okay? Yeah, Hispanic. Somebody could be of Hispanic descent, or like I said, I saw the Santeria. I saw somebody with a little altar. Somebody is praying on you, praying for you to fall, to fail. Somebody is trying to keep you under some sort of spell here. Brujeria, mira. Aquí, sí. Tu comprende, eh? See, right? Somebody's trying here. I saw it. Like, and honestly, and I should have said it then, but it gave me the Hey Arnold vibes when Helga had that shrine, Arnold in her behind her closet. Somebody got some shit like that. You could be a Sag could be doing this to you. But I look, you're a star seed. You know this already, or you have this inkling. I feel like your power, your energy is now being activated, and you're getting this inkling. You needed this confirmation. You need to get away. There's men around you. This could be a male cousin, or your homeboy or whatever. You need to get away from these people. Okay, they're giving somebody the juice on you. Like somebody is helping somebody set you up. Okay, Milton, I'm telling you, somebody is trying to help somebody set you up. Okay, because the best things in life are free. That is the like I said, you're free spirited. Okay, if it's not necessarily maybe you have Sag somewhere strong in your chart, but you have other low vibrational energies looking at you. They see the divinity in you. They see the power that you have. You're humble. You're kind. You don't want or need for much of anything. And whatever it is that you do desire, you go out and you get it without harming another. You pray and you wait. You use discernment. You're a loyal individual. You're a loyal human being. Yeah. You are a light. I call you sun because you shine like one. This comes from the movie ATL, so you could be from the South or you could be from ATL or Georgia, whether that's here in the US or I think that's over like in Russia or something like that, right? Yeah, you have a bipolar energy around you. Someone is a ticking timer. They're wishy-washy too. These hoes wishy-washy. You got to keep that in mind. Wednesday, something about the Addams family, or it could be a Gemini or a Virgo energy here, or something that literally could have took place earlier in today, or it's in a way somebody communicates to you for some of you. Okay, it's in a way somebody communicates to you. We got 6-inch hills. It's nobody's business. Stack the money. Stay professional. Kill them with kindness. You're worth it. This is named after Beyonce's song 6-inch hills. She's a Virgo, so strong Virgo energy. There could be a crazy ass Virgo out here. Yeah, I'm focused on you. You're focused on me. Somebody's focused on the wrong thing. Yeah, so either Sag, you got a crazy ass Virgo, heavy Virgo, or Gemini, or maybe they got these strong placements. Somebody's bipolar, they got a mental disorder here. They focus on everything but themselves. They're determined on taking somebody down. Yeah, they got these dark spirits attached to them. They're sending dark energies, dark spirits around. Okay, but do understand and know that miracles happen. If you've been sitting waiting on a miracle, like I said, keep your faith, stay in prayer. Miracles happen. They're happening, okay? Yeah, you could be a dad figure. You could be praying now. You could be really praying. You could feel this dark energy and you're trying to get it up off you. A miracle is on its way to you. Okay? Somebody's going to come through. Yeah, making us three from this two, you the one. There's a countdown in place. More Virgo energy here. Like I said, this is that 9 September. Something about September is very significant here. You could be receiving some sort of download or vision here. Please pay attention to your dreams. The strongest thing right now is to please pay attention to your dreams. Okay. I don't know. I'm still being drawn to that Father of Nines energy. Pay attention to your dreams. The time is now. The time is now. Yeah, somebody wants to come over. They miss you. Okay, or you could be missing somebody. They want to come over. Somebody wants to reconcile and make this better. 5 o'clock in the morning, where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. But I feel like you nonchalant about this collective, okay? Or maybe you're not giving much into that. Let your hair down. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Say yes to the date, okay? I feel like this is a whole totally separate thing here. Somebody wanting to come over and, loving your energy, okay? But you also could have somebody who literally gets up at the crack of dawn who is stalking you and doing weird shit, right? Spirit said cuts. So we have 4 to 6 weeks, which puts us into Taurus energy, Taurus season. We have the full moon here, the need to release here. Oh my gosh, who auntie? Somebody got a real evil ass aunt. Every time I see this, like for the longest, this will come out in my readings, and she never showed up as a good face. So now I want to know who raggedy ass auntie is this? Somebody come get their auntie because you know what? Whatever. I know who about to get your auntie. Time will tell, okay? If you don't believe me, time will tell. You'll see it all unfold. Say this video. I need you to, okay? Because you bad as shit. So collective. This has been grand. I love doing lives, okay? Stay tuned for all those things. We'll definitely have more story time, But like I said, want to book a personal, that is listed below. I am here and around for y'all, okay? Um, yeah, it's been beautiful. Till the next time we speak, I love your face. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed. I keep you all in my prayers. Whose world is it? It's God's. Fucking demon ass people got like fucked up. But collective, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Okay. Until the next time we speak. Peace out.